So we have a new cat. Cats just show up at my place here. I think people dump them when somebody passes away or a cat becomes inconvenient. They go, stick it at the end of the drive of that place. So we get a new cat now and again. And this is our new cat, and I've called her Grapus. She's a cat, and she's grey. Have a look. Now Grapus, a very frightened little cat, because she's been through a bad time, so she's just hiding. Typical, when you want to look at a cat, it turns away. And if you approach, she runs away. And then when you walk away, she walks up to you. You know the thing. We're going to be looking after her, and she's getting more comfortable with us. So she'll soon be allowing us to stroke her, I should think. Anyway, she's safe now. Aren't you, Grapus? I'm out to check out some fields, because if they're still open, I've been away for some time, then I'm going back on them tomorrow. So, coq au vin! No, we don't eat them. Anyway, we're off. Let's go see if we can find some fields for tomorrow. Well, my favourite field is open, but it's incredibly waterlogged, so it's going to be actually quite difficult for me to get onto it, because when it was waterlogged a few weeks ago, or a couple of months ago, I literally couldn't get to the bit I wanted to get, because I was sinking up to my calves in the mud. It was so wet and waterlogged, and it's wetter and more waterlogged now than it was then. I'm going to have to give that an experiment. But there's one over there I haven't really tried, and I always fancied it, but I've never found much on it, so I'm going to give that one a go too. They've been slaying a lot more ents since I was last here, and yeah, they've been taking it all out, so it's a good job. I did my hunting here this summer because it's getting all churned up. Some of those nice finds I'm sure would have been lost or pushed lower down or whatever. Maybe some more being brought to the surface. Don't know, we'll find out soon, won't we? Let's go and see what we can find amongst the mayhem. Now I'm getting a better feel for this area, and I think it's a huge forest and I've got free rein there. There's a lot to be discovered here. I'm quite excited. I'm kind of slowly but surely understanding the area, little by little. And I think there's a lot in here, a lot of history to be recovered from exactly the sort of chaos and carnage you see behind me. Let's go and find some good stuff. The first find of the day is this quite interesting lumpo. I think it's iron, but it doesn't look iron. But it's definitely a lumpo. So anyway, in the bag it goes. Well, I don't know. People say don't try to treasure hunt in coniferous... Sorry, got that one wrong. Deciduous woodland, i.e. beech, oak, you know, broadleaf stuff that falls in the autumn, because the leaf mold will be so deep after a few years, you'll never find anything. That's what they say. Now, I think it's not that reason that you don't find anything. I think it's because it's been done to death by other people that like to treasure hunt in the wood rather than standing out like a sore thumb in the middle of a field. And also, if you want to go and detect without permission, which is a terrible thing, you're going to go in woodland, aren't you? You're not going to go out in the middle of a field. The fields are not as done as a woodland, and the woodland is absolutely done to death, particularly near habitation. But anyway, if it's too deep, I don't know what's going on here, because this is as deciduous as it gets, and down here is a find, and I've just kicked off the topsoil. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a coin to me, and it's not going to be modern, or not that modern anyway, so let's go have a look. Now, where was it? There. That's where it is. Now, because it could be a shotgun top, that's probably actually what it is, but it's not deep, and it's not new, and there it is. No, it's a coin. Not only is it a coin, it's an old one. It's a very old one, it's the 1600s. And that's on the blooming surface. And those Romans I was finding with the Invenio, they were, some of them pretty much on the surface. So, you know, leaf mould, deciduous, doesn't make the finds deep. That's the proof. Pretty surprising, really. Anyway, first proper find of the day. That lumpo about 15 minutes ago, and now this. And it looks like it's a pretty decent coin too. Might be some detail on it. Ha ha ha! Now, whether that detail is going to be still there once it's dried and that surface powders away, because it will just powder away, I still should think there'll be something left. Actually, I can now make it out. You see, there it is. And there might even be a date up there. I think I... Ooh! Lost it. Lost it forever! And that date, I think, is in the top right-hand corner. I think I've got it right way up. So you're seeing that better than I am. It's going to say something like 1630 or something like that. Or 15 something, but 1640? That's my guess. 1640, and it was just under the leaf mould, right on the surface. This is where the last one was. That's where my spade is. And this is where another one is. And it's a 90 signal. So I expect it to be the same again. Now, apologies for the hair. I went into the bathroom this morning, and it's been a long time since I've been back. And couldn't find a comb. The only thing that was there was a nail brush. So I combed my hair with a nail brush. So it's here. So let's do a little bit of scrubbing like we did the last one. Is that it? Well, I doubt it. That would be too good to be right on the surface. No, this one's going to be deeper. So let's get digging. So it's going to be under there. Not very far, we would think. Ah, roots. They're not my friend. Well, let's see if that's out. It looks like I moved it somewhere. Well, I'm going to, oh, maybe not turn the camera off. I fancy to turn the camera off because it makes it so much easier. But I know you want to see it. Oh, there's a root there. Just what I don't want. Many roots. It's a good job I'm not fit. But let's see if that's out. Oh, that says that's here. Oh, not so rooty. Oh, there it is. Hope I got that on camera. See that? There. Alright, I'm going down on my knees for you. Got to get the light right. So there it is. A little coin. Who knows? It's going to be another one like I just found, I should think. See if there's more here. Now I've got this ridiculous jacket on. I got it on Kickstarter. And it's hot. Oh yeah. But it doesn't breathe. So it keeps you warm and you just melt in it. So I'm going to take this off and freeze instead. Very impractical. Very bad design. What a fool I am to buy it. But never mind. I'm soaked now. So I'm going to freeze to death. So I better keep busy. Get the old internal ovens fired up. The sweaty jacket of hell is over there, about 30 paces. Down here, in amongst the rubble of what I dug, is a something. I'm thinking it's a coin, don't know. I just managed to yank it out. Now it's in a pile of stuff and I haven't even seen it yet. But let's go get it. So it's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, gonna be another one of those little coins. So this is a hot patch. That's a little dernier. The first one we saw is a double tournoir. This is the equivalent of a single tournoir, a dernier, meaning a 1. 1p, 1 cent, 1, whatever it is. All the same size roughly throughout the ages. Isn't that remarkable? Well, this was hard work. Had to dig a long way for this. It wasn't deep, well it was quite deep, but it's in the sidewall, not in the middle. Pinpointing, big core, nah, not so easy. But anyway, it's out now, so let's go see what it is. It's in the dust and must. It's going to be another one of those little copper coins, I guess, but you never know until you uncover it. So let's go and uncover it. Now I was thinking that could be it, but it's a coin, but it's an acorn, isn't it? Yes, it is. Where is it? It's quite big. Where are you? Musket ball. They shot one at that. I thought it was going to be a coin. But it's a fired round ball. Whack. Now if I can find it, I'm going to show you a picture now of one of the reasons you find so many round balls in the ground. I think you'll enjoy it. That's if I can find it. Well, they're popping out of the ground. Oh yes, got another one down here. Thought it was going to be a bit of iron, quite deep, but I dug it anyway, and it's not a bit of iron. Let's go have a look. I don't know what it is, I can just see a little flash of green. We can discover it together. Don't think it's a double tour noir or a tour noir. It's a little bit different, but we'll find out in about 5 seconds from now. Well, there it is. It's going to be a Leard, or maybe not. Maybe a little billion coin, but my guess straight off the bat is that's going to be a Leard, which would be 1700s. Colonial times, as you would call it. Nice one. Nice one. Well, it's not hot out, but I am. That's one of the benefits of being a fat bloke. You got plenty of insulation. Could be an aquatic mammal. A round ball. Second one of the day. First cowslip of the year. Well, I've pinpointed it just below that long, thin leaf with the pinpointer, so I wouldn't have to do much silly digging. No, that's not it. Well, that should have it out. So it should be in that loose dirt now. Not a very strong signal all of a sudden. Maybe it's on edge. Oh, and there it is. That's going to be a button. You can tell immediately because of the dent there. Well, I make that a modern linchpin. Made a big signal, as you can imagine. These trees they're cutting down are nowhere near as old as the coins I'm finding, and those coins are nowhere near as old as this path up here. What could be better? What a fantastic piece of woodland. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but between those 3 trees to the left of the middle one, there's a path, and it goes up there and on up into the forest. And that's an ancient pathway that's probably been here since the Roman period, or maybe even before. Maybe it was a path for cavemen. And that's where I'll be going in the coming weeks, because I'm loving it round here. The finds are just too much fun, and now they're cutting the trees down, it's going to give me some ground to work on that I wouldn't otherwise get. Getting poops now. 3-step stumble, 1 sweep with my detector coil. Anyway, I got a bit lost, but I found myself again, and I found the coat that I dumped, so that's good, so I don't have to leave it behind. And I just got a signal which was definitely going to be a shotgun cartridge, but I dig it up. You know you've got to dig it all. And it isn't a shotgun cartridge. Have a look. So this is it. Now, it's a very low number, which to me suggests billion, i.e. low-grade silver. And there's a little edge there. It's a little silvery. I wish. And I'm guessing this might be a billion coin, because it was low in the 40s. And the copper stuff is up in the 80s. That's why I thought it was a shotgun cartridge. See that little shiny bit on the corner there? That's the glint of my dreams. Don't drop it. I almost dropped it. You know what I'm like. So yes, I really am spoiled. That was 2 hours. I haven't done anything in the metal detecting line for about 6 weeks, so I'm out of condition as if I was ever in it. But anyway, so 2 hours is about all I can manage before I start wobbling around and my ankles start buckling and my knees start buckling and my buckles start buckling. It's a good start. And when I say I'm spoiled, have a look at this. 2 hours this took. So there you have it. 5 coins, 1 button, and 2 musket balls. So that's a coin every 26 minutes and a find every 20. Can't really get better than that, can you? Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. I could really use more subscription desperately. So if you haven't subscribed and you do enjoy my videos, please subscribe. It's important for me and my channel and for all my other watchers as well. Well, it's the end of the day and I'm back in this beautiful wood, or forest really. I mean, it is a couple of square miles. First find of the day, a pinfire shotgun cartridge, as you'd kind of expect. But let's see if we can hit some more of that Louis the 15th. It's bound to be around here somewhere. This is on the side of a Roman road, but so you never know what you could find. Let's see what it is that we can find. And there are just acres and acres of this beautiful woodland, and it's been crawled all over for thousands of years. So I'm very hopeful. Well, this is the HF coil, the skinny one, because I thought I'd want to nip in and out of undergrowth, but there's none here. Typical, isn't it? But I'm getting a 76 down here. Looks like a coin signal. It's so diagonal on the deep program, but it could be anything. I'm not very good with the HF when it comes to numbers, but it's down here. Let's get it. Well, it's in here. Let's see what it is. Well, that's a bit of a farce, but it's apparently in here. That is going to be it. It's a little round thing. It's a button. Yep. A button. Happy going now, thought it might be a coin for a minute. But anyway, nice. First proper find of the day, a button. First coin of the day. It was such a sketchy signal, I didn't want to dig it live. It was like 64, which is foily, and it was not registering any numbers at all, but it was making a ding, 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 ding always. So I dug it, and it's in here. Let's have a look. Now it's got a nice patina on it, which is really great, because they're all going to come out of the ground looking like this. They're going to be in good nick. Well, not that I can see anything on it at all, but it's a good patina. Well, it's a blank with a nice patina, but I can tell you that that is a denier. Yep, and that will be regulation 1600s. But who knows? Maybe there will be some detail under there. Maybe they're just nice patina, but all burnt off. We will find out. But they're here. They are here. So this just came out. Very deep. I thought it might be a coin, but it's a button. Quite satisfying though. Some iron on the back of it. Normally, when they hooked on buttons with metal, ouch, it was because they were silver. So maybe that'll clean up. It's in the sandy subsoil. Literally. It's in there. Well, let's find it. Pinpointer says it's about here. Got to try to keep it on shot, of course. Which is difficult. Yes, I do have 3 hands. I'm holding it in my chin, would you believe it? Well, yeah, I'm sure you'd believe it. Nope, not there. Is that it there? Yes, I believe that is it there. Right, I can untuck it from my chin. Well, we reckon it's there, don't we? Well, it feels round. Ooh, okay, break off that bit then, I don't care. And there it is there. Now this is a sandy subsoil, so this is not going to be modern. It's going to be old. Well, there it is. And it looks copper, so it's going to be, it's a funny shape though. Probably, yeah, it's definitely not normal shape. It's an odd shape. It's a Roman shape, frankly. Well, I'm going to clear off this mud and get back to you. Very interesting. I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't tell what it is, but I don't think it's a double turn roller or denier. It's something else. But it's kind of thickish, but that just could be the soil on it. But anyway, I'm excited by it. I won't try to clean it here because, you know, I don't want to mess about. We'll clean it when we get back and take a look. And of course, it will be a double turn roller. But I'm excited by that. It's a nice find. It's old. It was deep. And it establishes that there's more here. So this corner of the forest is going to be as good as all the other corners, which has so far been excellent. Anyway, on we go. Sun's dropping down quite quick. I've got about another hour and then I'm going to have to be back to the car. Let's see if we can find some more wonderful stuff. And I've just pulled this out and I thought it was a beam now. But I gave it a little bit of a knocking. Knocked the incrustation off. And I'm wondering whether it's the butt end of a sword. Probably not, because that's not equal to that. But it's a blooming big now. Must have been holding something pretty big together. Anyway. What do you think? Big now? Or sword pommel? Having a dry patch, just found a 2.2 bullet, but nothing more. But we've got another 45 minutes left before it's going to get too dark, so I'm cracking on. And another one. This is my aghast face, and this is why. I wondered why things were running rather quiet. So anyway, I've retraced my paces and I was putting a coin under my wireless box on the hope that it would set the thing off and I would find it by the sound. And anyway, look what I found. I dug a hole there and it fell off. Well, I'm feeling very fortunate to find it again, frankly, because retracing your footsteps in a forest at dusk, you know, didn't work for the babes in the wood, did it? Didn't work for Snow White, did it? But anyway, it's worked for me. Thank goodness for that. Fair play on the dais. What I got in my hand was about a foot down. I think it's probably rather nice, but I haven't really seen it much. Saw a bit of green, grabbed it and clasped it so we can see it first together. So that's a buckle. Without doubt, that's a buckle. And it's still got its iron bit in there. Although probably not for long. There you go. That is an old buckle. It's a very old buckle. And very lovely. Spectacle buckle, 1600s. Right down it was, right on the sand, so about a foot. But the little dais got it, and small coils doesn't normally equate to depth, but it got down there. And we'll be coming back here with the X35 big coil because it's not in the way here, and that will go really low, and it's not too bad digging either, so haha. Come back and find the deep stuff. Well, I was sure that this was going to be a shotgun cartridge end, but it's not. You see, when I see these, I'm always tempted to think, Well, the little bar that goes across a watch chain, and the kind of loop goes on here, and this is the thing you stick in your button that keeps it on you, which would be good, because that would mean there would be a nice watch chain around here with a blooming watch on the end of it, but I somehow doubt it. So it must be something else. If anybody knows, please post below, because we do find these every now and again. Bar with a little dimple, like an axle of something, but it's obviously not an axle. Shadow's getting long. Just had the sketchiest of signals. It was reading an O2, and I thought, what is that? Anyway, dug down and found this little thing. It's basically a mystery item, but it's something. I mean, I suppose it could be part of a spoon, but what are those things? I'm wondering if it's part of a fibula. Of course I would want it to be a fibula, wouldn't I? But that's interesting. If you know, post below. So that was a good little couple of hours. Went out, I thought I'd get a couple of hours in before the sun went down, before my legs fell off. And it's worked out perfectly. Interesting coin, we'll find out what that is later. And that lovely buckle. So that's a good haul. And of course the unidentifiable coin. So how many coins is that? 2 coins and a lovely buckle. Very nice.